Let's have a look of some of the most undervalued companies, fast-growing companies by real metrics. So the methodology of this analysis is picking up tons of companies with good revenue growth, and also not only looking at the revenue growth, we want to make sure that we see tons of increase in book value. So this is the first step to make sure that we have companies that are increasing their sales constantly, but if the company, if he sees tons of potential in the company and it's a good company and well managed, it doesn't matter, it can be still a bad investment if we overpay for it. So what I did is for each company, for this methodology, we are looking at median price to sales ratio from pretty much the inception, and we try to, so this script has identified with the companies which have the biggest discrepancy from the mean, and this is how and how I calculate this, just a percentage. We divide current price to sales with the mean, and we see this ratio on the next chart. So 1.0 is 100%, and if you have a look, then there are not so many fast-growing companies that are relatively undervalued. We see only 14 companies under 100%, and today we're gonna have a look of quickly the charts of the top 5. So we have 2 healthcare companies and 1 technology company, Smartsheet, 1 consumer defense and consumer cyclical. So the first one, INSP Medical Systems, is with the biggest discount, so it's now trading only at 31% of the mean. So there are a couple of things we want to have a look at when making the decision to invest in some companies of this list. So we want to see steady increase in the revenues, and one metric how to achieve assessing the stability and projection from the future is to have a look of how many positive quarters year over year we had, and at the moment INSP is over 90%, and we can see that the percentage of last 1.5, the percentage of 18 months of consecutive quarters, we see that all of them have been positive since 2022, and the revenues year over year mean of 6 quarters is it's still above 30, which is a lot, and so this is this positive thing in book value too, since third quarter from 2022 we only seen positive quarters only, and we see the overall trend of this company is going up, and last 4 quarters are all 100% of positive results, and you can see the book value increase is also around 25% year over year. The second and last company today we have a look is technology company Smartsheet, and this is pretty much, these metrics are pretty much as good as it gets. You can see from after the IPO we only seen 100% increase year over year every single quarter. This is very rare, and 6 months average, last 6 month average is still almost 20% of revenue growth. Book value per share all-time high. We see this trend last 7 quarters. We see vector going upwards, and this quarter, last quarter, they reached 100% consecutive quarters of the last 6 months, and the number itself is last quarter year over year book was 16.92%, and this is the kind of vector we want to see. The mean price to sales for Smart has been almost 22 ratio price to sales. Now it's trading at 24, and the discount is 46 cents per dollar since 2022. It has been trading at discount. You see here, this is the mean, and now we can see it's quite high chance it's very undervalued, especially if you see that this revenue growth was still almost 20, still almost 20.